Judd, congratulations, a 5-3 win over Ronnie O'Sullivan to reach the semi-finals of the Ladbrokes Players' Championship. You were dominant in the first part of the match and he kind of kept hanging on in there. How pleased were you to close that one out?
Yeah, it was getting quite tough. Obviously, if it went 4, it would have been an edgy one and probably he would have been back favourite, but kind of felt like I controlled the whole game really and it was mine to lose.
And especially one thing that stood out was your long game tonight. You were flashing balls and you must have been delighted with that.
Yeah, the long game, and I think the main difference between was probably the safety. I think the safety was even better than the long potting. Kind of every time he went to the table he was in a bit of trouble, so yeah, I think obviously if I keep that kind of safety and long potting up, he's going to create a lot of chances.
You spoke yesterday evening about the fact that you no longer have any fear when you play O'Sullivan. You had an especially great result here at this venue in Llandudno in 2015, beating him in the final. Was that a moment for you that kind of gave you an extra edge of confidence when you play him?
I think the most recent games I've felt like as long as I take my chances, then I've got a good chance against him, and I played a lot against him recently in the summer in practice and in exhibition, so kind of got used to his game, and yeah, I know what he's all about, and kind of know that I can compete with him now.
It doesn't get any easier going into the last 4. It's Neil Robertson or Ali Carson next. Your thoughts ahead of that match?
Yeah, both tough games. They're obviously not going to be any easier than Ronnie. Obviously you build yourself up for Ronnie, and if you beat him you feel like you've got a chance in the tournament, but it's important for me not to sort of get carried away, and Neil and Ali are both beating me and I've both beaten them, so I know not to sort of get overconfident now.
And just finally looking ahead to the rest of the season, it doesn't really get any bigger for you. You've got the defence of your China Open title coming up, and then the small match of the World Championship.
Yeah, the China is always one that I look forward to. I've got a lot of support over there, so that's an important one. And obviously this one I'm still in it, and in the World, so there's a lot of important snooker to be played, and it's kind of important for me not to kind of chuck away my season now, try and get at least one more event.